I'm currently working on a huge project involving replacing a whole load of road traffic with trains. It's going pretty well so far, with new rail services bringing more freight along the north of the map. There are a couple of issues around Stowmarket, however, but don't worry, it won't take almost half the episode to fix it or anything. Hey everyone, it's M4J here, and welcome back to From Steam to Electricity here on Transport Fever 2. I've paused the game for just a second because there's something I wanted to show you, which is to do with the last episode where I made the claim that a train that is stopped, like this one here, doesn't actually load or unload anything. And as you can see, this train has stopped. It's got 3 out of 84 plastic in it. We'll talk about that in just a second. But there's actually 2 machines here waiting to go on that line, MIV, and it's not loading. If I unpause, you'll see it's not loading. So that is a thing. That seems to be a valid claim. The reason there's plastic here now is because I was up here at Scarborough just now. I've renamed Scarborough Goods Yard to Scarborough Goods Yard. And I was watching... Where's it gone? Might have left this one, actually. So it's probably down near Stafford. Now, yes, this. Excuse me. I was watching this train leaving Cockermouth, and I realised, we've got loads of extra capacity. So I looked at getting plastic on this line instead, and even though when it gets to here it's going to absolutely load up with coffee beans and there'll be no more room. Actually, that might be an irresponsible thing, thinking about it now. Maybe. The plan was to get more plastic moving, basically, because we need to get plastic down here in quite an abundance, because plastic goes with everything here. Do we have planks getting brought in here? Yes, we do, from Halt Whistle. So there is a line that does that. It might be worth eventually getting a train to link these up rather than relying on trucks for everything and then bringing the goods back down to here. Even if it's just one train shuttling back and forth, I still think that would be quite productive. Speaking of productive, there isn't one here. I was hoping there would be. I need a mail train. You're not a mail train, you're an imposter. Also, where are you going? Should I be concerned about this? No. But that's still not great, is it? I have no idea where you're going. Here's one. Yeah, you're a mail train. Oh, you're a mail train too. Ah, lovely. So what we did in the last episode was we sorted out loads of different freight movements on the west coast between Scarborough and Toaster. We're going to do the same thing today on this cross-country line, mainly to get rid of these trains here. I mean, this is very profitable. The line isn't right now, but this train is, and it is absolutely loaded with stuff, as you can see, plastic, alcohol and berries. I don't think we need the berries here anymore. But, yeah, the berries can't be transported or anything else. We'll sort that out in just a second as well. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. These trains are too heavy. I mentioned this a couple of episodes ago. Look at this. This poor train. And we actually have a similar problem with the coal trains coming up this hill. Sorry, this hill here. In fact, are these struggling or are they just running slow? I think they're struggling a little bit as well, looking at it. Also, this is awesome. Look at that. That's going to make us a lot of money in just a second. And then we've got some queues coming on over here as well, which isn't ideal. You're waiting to leave. And you can't go anywhere right now until this train is out of the way. I think we might be almost in a deadlock situation here. If this train gets out the way, then that's going to be less of an issue. And it looks like it's got priority here, so that's fine. Also, between episodes, I added this line here back in. And it has actually changed the way that trains enter and exit this station, which has been a huge help. What are your Halt Whistle to Stowmarket? You do have some waiting, but the majority is waiting for this line, so we need this train to arrive ASAP. As well as this to do its thing as well. These trains here are helping with that though. I'm talking a lot and not doing much. The first thing I wanted to do today was the mail trains. I wanted to switch the mail trains over to a new type of wagon. So you see here, this is carrying 20 out of 20 right now, and there's still more here waiting. So we need to change this. We also at some point need to get a mail line set up between, I guess between Scarborough and Toaster, sorry. Uckfield, I don't know where I got Uckfield from. And then we also need to do one for Stafford and Cockermouth as well. So all the other towns, and I suppose Southport too. So all the other towns are sorted. Maybe what we could do, he says, realising this probably isn't actually possible. No, it's not, is it? I was going to say what we could do is extend this Halt Whistle one up to Southport via Warwick. But that's not going to work. So maybe Warwick will have to come up this way and then load it on another train and then, I don't know. I don't know. That's a future M4J problem. Oh, this is waiting for lots as well. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Where did I say that? I keep going back to this construction materials thing. Because we have construction materials here. Knutsford needs construction materials too, which I think we have a boat that takes care of that for us. It's going to have to be this one, isn't it? It's going to have to be this one. Marble, loaded here, brought over to Rugeley, turned into construction materials, although we need stone for that as well, and then brought back. It's going to have to be that. It's just, where's the stone coming from? I think I've looked at this before. I still distracted myself. Still haven't actually said what we're doing today. Hastings. Why do I feel like Hastings is... No, it's absolutely nowhere near us. Absolutely nowhere near us. Not even somewhat close. Absolutely miles away. Holy moly. Yeah, you forget sometimes how big this map is. And then you look at that. Sorry, everybody. I will stop distracting myself now and get on with what I want to talk about. So, first thing I want to do, upgrade the mail trains. If it lets me. Let's see. So we're going to do this. I don't think we need to change the locos. I think the locos are fine. Oh, also, you're too big. So I'm going to remove all of these wagons. Oops, like so. I think there's only 4 trains here, so that's fine. And then we're going to scroll down here to cargo, and then up here to this. What speed do you do? 40 miles an hour. I think that's fine, actually, for this. Although, what's your capacity? 1 to 4. Yeah, no, that's not what we want. You can do 60, and you can carry up to 6. So already 4 of these. So we've got 5 wagons on here currently. 4 of these would be more. We could keep them red. I'm fine with them being red. This one, this is a lot more expensive, but they can carry up to 8, so we only need 3 of these. I think I am going to go with this one though, because the speed is already enough, the capacity is enough. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2... Wait, where did you come from? Hang on. Abort mission. We have 5 trains on this line. No, we have 4 trains on this line. Where did they come from? Top one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I have no idea what's happened here. Hang on. Abort mission. Abort mission. Start again. I think it's the way I'm scrolling. I'm messing up, so I'm not going to scroll anymore. Okay. Select the top train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Alright, quick, confirm. So you now carry 18. That's not right. You're supposed to be carrying 24. Have I misread this? Hang on. Let's come out of this. Keep you pinned for a second. Let's come over here. Cargo. Yeah, that's fine. This one. 1 to 6. Is it because you carry passengers and mail? Ah, that's a problem. Maybe we do need this one then. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, 6. So you carry 18. No, that's right. That is absolutely right. I'm an idiot. I'm reading that wrong. So you actually need a 4th one on each one still. And that'll take it up to 24. Which is more than we were carrying before. Oh boy, I'm going to regret doing this again, aren't I? 1. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. So these should all have 4 to 24 capacity. Yes. Good. Go. Do your thing. So actually, we haven't achieved what I wanted to achieve, which was to make those bigger. But never mind. The other thing I need to do with those actually is frequency on the timetable. So these are timetabled, I believe. Mail, yep. And it's only at Toaster that they're actually being unbunched. It's only really at Toaster where it needs to do that anyway. So Toaster Sorting Center. You need to be 7.5 minutes. There we go. There's a frequency of 9 between them at the moment. If I bought another train, that would solve that problem, but I'm not going to. Right. That's out the way. Let's now look at the other part of today's video. Where are you going? You're head. Oh, you've just come in from Middleton, haven't you? Yes, you are Reese. Very nice. You're heading off in that direction. All the other trains, I think, are all up here at the moment, getting in each other's way. Yes, they are. Oh, we've hit deadlock here. That's not good. Okay, there is actually a way to solve this, I believe. It's probably not going to let me do it, annoyingly. But yeah, I think if we do the technique that we've used elsewhere on the network and have there be 3 tracks here instead of just 2. I don't know if there's like a... I don't know what the point of having the the configure button is if it doesn't actually configure anything. So I'm going to have to do that, which is very annoying. And then I'm going to have to do this. 3 tracks, length of, I guess 280 is fine. So eventually you're going to sit there. And then we need a wide curve. Wider than that. Not as wide as that. There. Alright, so that's re-established. Now what we need to do is remove all of these. This needs to come around like this. I think I know how I want this to go, actually. This is probably going to be a huge mistake. So I want you to kind of come like this. And then you come around like this. And then I think if this one can get over to there like that. There we go. I can't click any of those, which is a pain. That one I can make a double slip. This one here I can make a double slip. I can't click that one, which makes me think I can't actually do anything with that one, which is a bit annoying, but I can actually do it here instead. Do that. Can that one be a double slip? Yes. Yes, it can. And then, see, that one I can't make a double slip. That one I can. What's the problem here now? Could not connect all stations. So I think the problem is the fact that this one here is not a double slip. But we might be able to fix that. It's actually the fact... Bear with me 1 second, because I think what I could do instead... Yeah, is this. Like that. And then that can actually be a double slip as well. Which means that one doesn't need to be anymore. If I've got that right. What? Okay, train's mutually blocked. That's the new problem. Let's fix this. So the hopper train coming in... Alright, let's do this properly. So head shunt here. Track 1, track 2. This one, track 3, track 2. Okay. This one, coming into Stowmarket, it needs to be track 1. Coming out, it needs to be track 3. Hopefully this doesn't just get immediately blocked again afterwards, because that would be a huge pain as well. Up head shunt. So you're coming out, so track 3. And then on the way back, track 1 is fine. There we go. And then I'm just going to keep this one pinned. This one I think we've already done. Yep. And then it's the vans. So Stowmarket up, going into the station is track 1. Coming out of the station, it's track 3. And then coming back, going into the station, it's track 1. And coming out of the station, it's track 3. Right. You need to turn around. I don't know where this one thinks it's going. Oh, the problem with you, yeah. You're going to be a huge pain now, aren't you? Because you can't technically go anywhere. It's because that's not a double slip, and it can't be made a double slip. I can't even turn you round because you're still waiting for free path. Although actually, if you sit and wait there a sec. If you're going where I think you're going, which I hope you are, you're going to come across the front of this one, which is then going to free up a platform for this one to come across into the platform there. I'm just going to stop you for a second. And then I think that frees up a track for you to then pull straight across. Nope. Where are you trying to go? You're trying to go to the goods yard. So why are you not going into that platform? Oh, you have now cleared whatever it was the problem was. Oi, oi, oi. Problem is that the longer these trains are static, the more money they're costing me. So we got to get these out of the way ASAP. So you're now going to cut across as well. You're going into the middle platform, which is fine. That should then clear up. Yep, you're now going to move. So in theory now we can just let you go. This one is then going to move into there. That's then going to free up this one. Any second now. And then as this one's pulling forward, which it's now doing, this one, because you're heading to Scarborough, you can just pull straight out onto the main line. There you go. Right. Sorted. Sorted. Oh, that's a lot of money as well. 2.8 million, I think that just said. It's all going to disappear, just like that. But it's getting turned into lovely, juicy steel. Look at that. That's looking very nice indeed. Okie dokie. So this big, heavy grain train is now getting ready to leave. I think it doesn't help that these are all... Oh, no. No. You need to go back in there. Where are you going? Why are you heading back to Stowmarket? You're now going to come down. This one is heading towards the head shunt, so that'll be freed off in just a second. Stowmarket is probably the worst station with this design, purely because... Oh no. God damn it. We're going to have an issue here again in a second, purely because of this second head shunt. That's literally the only problem. If I could just trim it or move all of this over one to build a second head shunt platform. Why didn't I think of that? I believe this fits. We just need to build another platform here, which I could easily do. Oh no, you have now been freed. Okay. Good-o. These are both waiting to head into Stowmarket now. Alright, I'm just going to walk away from that and hope that it sorts itself out. But there's quite a queue of trains. Also, this is still incredible, the amount of stuff we've got waiting here. If I pop back down to Toaster here, that's also incredible. And we've got plastic here and even this line, which is actually the one that's about to get done. So, we need to do what we did last episode, but we now need to do it on this line here, which is the cross-country line. We could also factor in the train from Middleton as part of that. So you're bringing in construction materials and food. So actually, no, we can't really, because that doesn't work unless both trains came to Middleton, which we don't want to do. So yeah, the Middleton train, you've survived this round. Could do carrying more plastic, though. That would be nice. What carries coffee beans? Or coffee berries, I should say. Hoppers. And this van. But mainly hoppers. And this van. Which is another reason why I wanted to change the mail trains. So that we can actually free up this van. So when I'm just looking at trains, I can identify what they are. So you can carry coffee berries, paper, plastic, machines, tools, food, goods. You are perfect. And alcohol. You are perfect in every single way. So we need to set up this line. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to start over here at Toaster. You are going to carry from here coffee berries, plastic, and machines. I think that is everything. Yeah, your machines, coffee berries from there, and then the plastic comes up from Middleton. That, I believe, is everything that is coming through here. Looks like it. In terms of your platform usage, well, you're going up and over this bridge afterwards, so it's the last 6 platforms. So let's say you ran into, I don't know, platform 7. You 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe that is correct. You are then going to run via this signal here. You are then going to head up to Rugeley, but I think you're going to go straight through Rugeley by the looks of it. Although, actually, no. You are going to be stopping at Rugeley. So you need to go into the head shunt. Looks like you're in the right track there. No loading, no unloading. You are then going to reverse back into the goods yard. All 3 platforms, please. You are going to load with paper, which is that one. More on that in just a second. technically you can carry tools as well. So I think we are also going to load up on tools here. Maybe not in this direction, though. Are there any towns here that need tools? Oh, Nailsworth does need tools, actually. So yeah, no, that does work. Okay. I think that's everything from this bit. We could technically do machines from here as well. So I guess I'll just add that. People ask me sometimes how I keep track of all this in my head. The answer is I barely do. A lot of the time, I barely do. Right, now then we're going up to Nailsworth. At Nailsworth, platform 5. No, I want you in platform, let's say 3. And I don't even think I want platform 5 as part of this. And you are picking up alcohol. And dropping off everything else. Is there anything else you can pick up here? I think it is just the alcohol, which is fine. And then from here, you need to go into the head shunt, which is platform 3, with 2 as a backup, and make sure that that's configured properly. And then from here, you are running down through Halt Whistle Station, up and over the top here, and into Halt Whistle Freight Terminal, where you're going to use the last 5 platforms. So let's bring you in on, I don't know, 6, and then we'll have the 2 either side of it. Here, you're going to unload everything, of course. You're going to load up on machines, tools, food, goods. Did I remember to pick up coffee berries? Yes, I did. So you're also going to unload coffee berries here, and they're going to go here and get turned into coffee beans, which is very nice. I think that's everything we're picking up, because I don't believe you can carry silver bars. We'll sort that out in a moment. From here, then, Halt Whistle, you're going to run back up to Nailsworth. And at Nailsworth, this is a pure profit train at this point. That's wrong. You are platform 1 with 2 as a backup and this. So yeah, at this point you are a pure profit train. You are solely here just to drop things off and make money. So we're going to do this, and here no loading of any kind, because I don't think there's anything here that needs bringing over to the west anyway. At Rugeley, yeah, Rugeley's different. So Rugeley, any platform will do. Rugeley, you are once again going to load up on machines and tools. That's a-okay. We're then going to head back to the head shunt here. You need to be on the opposite track, track 2. There we are. And then you are running into Toaster again, and you're going to do that via this signal here, I believe it is. Looks to be the case. Do I have a... Oh, it's on the other side. I was going to say, why do I have a gantry signal there? Right. You are going to be this colour. And you are mixed van. Toaster to Halt Whistle. Cool. So that line is ready to go. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it for flatbed. So that one, I guess we'll start over here again. That's fine. Now what can we carry from here? Again, the answer is marble, I think, and not much else. Yeah. Looks like we're just carrying marble. So I'll set that up. Marble. Where's marble? Marble's up here. Marble. Right, you're going to use the same platforms as we did earlier. So you're going to come in on, I guess, 6. And it's the last... So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's those 6. When you leave, you're actually going to come out this way this time. And go via that signal. You're then going to run up to Rugeley. Are you? Actually? Yeah, no, you are. Because you need to drop off the marble. That's what the marble's for. So, yeah, here, into this head shunt, which is the right track. I just absolutely hate myself sometimes, the way I misclick. There we go. Into the head shunt, into the goods yard. And here, you are going to load up with construction materials. Is there anything else that can be carried on flat wagons here? I think the answer is no. Because paper's carried in vans. So I think that's it for this. Nailsworth. I don't think there's actually anything we need from Nailsworth except for logs. But that's on the way back. We could potentially pick up planks here though. Maybe. It doesn't hurt to actually just set that up. So let's do that. Again, not platform 5. So here, we're going to say logs and we're going to say planks. I did not mean to turn that one off. I haven't done that anywhere else, have I? No. Good. Then you're going to come back into the head shunt, which is platform 3, track 3. There are no platforms. Skip halt whistle again. And then down into the terminal here. And then this is where things get interesting. So again, you are using just these 5 tracks at the end here. So let's bring you in on, I think 7's fine actually. Apparently you can make it over to track 3. Is that true? Oh yeah, no, that is true. I need to stop fast forwarding. So here, you are going to pick up silver bars, logs and planks, if I'm not mistaken. So logs, silver bars, planks. I don't think anything else. Oh, construction materials, of course. I don't think there's anything else that goes on these trains. Does not look like it. No. Good. Back up then to Nailsworth. And the reason we're coming up here now is because we're dropping off logs. To be brought down here, turn into planks, brought back. So, to this side. Track 1. 2 is back up. Do that. Into Nailsworth. Again, not track 5. Oh no, track 3 again. We're not loading anything here, are we? Oh no, we're loading planks. Thinking about it. And technically we're loading logs here as well. Yes, we are loading logs here as well. Then we're running up to Rugeley. And here, we're dropping off logs, and I don't think we're picking anything else up. So, nothing here. We'll do the alternate platforms again, and do, whoops, that. And then into the head shunt, platform 2. Wrong thing. There we are. And then finally, we are coming into Toaster that way. Nice. Just checking at Toaster. Are we picking up steel? We are not. So I'm just going to make sure we've got steel ticks there as well. I think everything else is fine though. So you are that, and you are mixed flat wagon. Toaster to halt whistle. Okay. So that now, technically, is ready to go. Both of those lines. We just need to buy the trains. Thing is, money is a little bit tight right now, because we're still waiting for the changes we've made to kick in. The other thing we have to remember here is this truck stop here is now going to have logs dumped at it, as well as steel, technically, which we're going to take up to here, down to here. Oh, the silver bars are also going to be brought over here as well. This one I'm less fussed about. Did I make sure that we're picking up machines here? Machines and tools, right? Rugeley, goods yard. Paper, machines and tools. And then on the way back... Yeah, machines and tools. Okay. So yeah, we need to set these lines up. I think we'll do this one up here first for the tools, because that's going to be an easy one to do. We do also have 3 trains sitting in a depot somewhere ready to take on one of the lines that we've just created. Because it doesn't... Whoops. I misclicked, but actually that's not the worst. They've got the wrong wagons on right now, but they can carry everything, those wagons. So it's not the end of the world. So I'm quite happy with that. Do we have a mixed Rugeley line? Yeah. So you're going to be mixed Rugeley 4, technically. So you're going to be starting up there and going up there. Here, you're going to be doing this. Here, you're going to be doing this. So at the first one, I've got to make sure I do this properly now. Number 1, you are picking up steel. You are dropping off tools. Number 2, you are dropping off steel. And you are picking up tools. Yes. Yes. Good. You are mixed. Mixed Rugeley 3. No, mixed Rugeley 4. But that will get downgraded in a minute. How am I doing for time? 36 minutes, that's fine. Where are these vehicles that are in the depot? How do I find that out? There was a way. Is it this one? Scarborough? Oh yeah, there we go. And there's one here as well. So let's get you on the flat line. And then these 2, wherever they've gone, these ones, we'll get you on the flat line as well. Because I feel like that's the one that's going to make us the most money right now. Are you served with steel? No. Oh, because I haven't bought any vehicles for this line yet. That's why. Something that can carry steel and tools. I don't have any that can do that. So it's going to have to be something like this. Can I afford 10 of these? Yes, I can. Mixed Rugeley 4. Please stick over. Still nothing yet. Is it a frequency issue? We're taking lots of gambles right now. Could well be because this is just full as well. But then if we take these trains... Oh man, I wish there was a way of just being able to find out why a line isn't working when it's supposed to be. Let's just check. You're definitely serving that. You're definitely dropping off tools on stop 2. Steel on stop 2, and you're picking up steel on stop 1. Yep. Maybe it's just a matter of time. We also need to bring the marble over here, but we do also need stone. I don't think we have any steel mills nearby that can produce slag. Uxbridge, no, we literally don't. That's really frustrating because stone is not something easy to find right now. There is sand, but even that, there's nowhere nearby that does it. So the construction materials one there is actually going to be a massive pain to achieve. Are you working yet? No. That's really annoying. I'm just going to check this line now. So at Toaster, you do pick up steel. At Rugeley, you drop off whatever you're waiting for. Okay. Yeah. The other line then is the one I'm going to look at now. Oh, do we have logs down here waiting? That was the other question. Or do we have anything down here waiting? No. But this Holt Whistle to Toaster mixed one is about to get decommissioned. Or at least swapped over. So what I'm going to do is take all of these trains here and I'm going to put them onto that line. Which then means this line is going to get removed. Like so. Now, hopefully, MIV, yep, and MIF. Good. So I think there's still... Is it goods? Was I supposed to pick up goods at Holt Whistle as well? Did I have that set up? I did. Good, 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 good. I think because I've just changed the line as well. All the stuff that I was already carrying, I am still carrying. So that's good as well, I guess. Or it will sort itself out at some point. The main thing is, yeah, we have now got stuff waiting on these lines. I have no idea where the trains are on the flatbed line. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is horrendous. We need to fix this. So I think that is going to be what the rest of this episode is going to be, is me fixing this mistake. Double tracking this head shunt and making sure that this kind of gridlock can never happen again. Because this is a joke. So, how are we going to do this? That's a good question. We need to move a train. That's the first thing we need to do. But I don't want to sell any. Take out a loan. Might have to max out the loan for this and hope for the best. Grab this. Configure. So we're going to get some tick-ticks in a second. So what we're technically doing here is removing all of this. Including that station building, including that building, which is far from ideal. Right, there's the tick-tick. Now, we're going to put in that. That is our little buffer. From there, we need a cargo platform, which is going to sit here. Track. Oops, cargo platform. Come on, game. Come on, game. Gotta get the autosave to speed up a little bit. It's one of the reasons why I want to remove some vehicles from the network if I can. Pathfinding is part of it. There's quite long distances between and things like that, but a lot of it is just... Oh, that's annoying. Hang on. Yeah, a lot of it is to do with just oh my god, I can't even speak. The sheer number of vehicles. Right there. Just draw that in straight at the end. Draw you straight across like that. You up like that. Remove that bit. Now hopefully I can fit a track in there. Yes. Whew, that was close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have a problem there. But this is all going to get removed in a second anyway, so that's fine. In fact, might as well, if I can, just remove all of this. It's actually a really good way to fix a traffic problem, is just get all the trains to bunch up in a siding together like this. Nice. Oops. That wasn't part of the plan, but never mind. This might be an opportunity to rebuild some of this as well, to get it functioning a little better. So we're going to take all that back too. And we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to add an 8th one there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's the fact this has to be a 3-platform station. I need to check as well with this. So this definitely still serves this. That still serves all of that. This still serves the steel mill. Okie dokie. Might even remove these roads, because this connects to this path here and goes over to there, and this doesn't connect to this anyway. Actually, no, that does connect to that now. That never used to. I was going to say remove this road and we can add a 4th platform in. Is that still doable? Oh, it's not actually doable anyway, because we've reached the limit there by the looks of things. Okie dokie. So now, can't remove any of those. Okay, that's annoying. I can remove that. Now I can't. So let's put that bit of track back in. And we're going to remove this. Like that. Buildings. This. 2 tracks. A length of 240. And we want it to be dead straight. And that goes there. Okay. Now what we need to do is somehow move this, which I think we'll be able to achieve. If I was to build this like that, and then hang on, build this out a little bit further. Build this one in like this. Build this one in like this. Now I believe I can remove this. Yep. Good. Okay. Oh, I forgot, in all my excitement, to put this back. I can fit 2 in there now as well. That's neat. I could only fit 1 before. So now we can have more stuff kept here. So that is now wrong. Maybe I will just remove this row. Or I'll do it like this and then build it properly. I actually think we could have kept that road in at the width it was, but just built it back afterwards. I think that would have worked. Oh well. Right. Now we've got to get this back in. So let's remove that one for a second, because that's now going to do this. That's going to be a double slip. This can come around like so. Keep it nice and flat. So yeah, what I'm going to do here now is build a new set of sidings over this side, and then we'll just connect this crudely up so that trains can get in and out. I think I looked at doing this before and saw how expensive it was, but now I think there's no other choice. We have to do it this way, because this is ridiculous. Oh, also there. So I'm going to build this straight out to here. Back to this. Bump that up. Bump this up. How much is that going to cost? 136,000. If we have it curve as well. And let's be honest, I love my curves. That's too much. That's just about right, I'd say. And just there, look, you can see how sharp, I was going to say, no, how steep the climb is here up to that. That's insane. Right. I'm just going to build these straight across like this. Just so we can get an idea as to how this is meant to look. I also need to very briefly remove that one. And again, I'm just going to build this along and around like that. So what I actually need is that one to connect up to over there. Like so. Now if that creates a double slip there and a double slip there, yep, I'm happy. Good. The problem now is I've got to get a track across in the other direction, which I think I'm going to be able to achieve here. Yeah. Good. And then that one can go right the way across to over there. Like so. Now obviously these tracks aren't the ones that are going to be connecting up. That one... Actually, no, that one isn't either. So the fact that I've now got that track in, I'm going to remove these. Keep that one, obviously. I'm also going to remove all of this. Like that. Actually, that one I needed to keep in. So I'm just going to keep that one for a second longer. Now from here... I think what I've done here is made a rod for my own back. Remove that, remove that, remove that. This one needs to come across like that. And then this one needs to connect into that one. Like so. How do we have time? Okay, I've got to start speeding this up a little bit. Yes, because this crossover here is right where I don't need it, basically. Now I've got this weird set of crossovers. I think what I need to do then is just move this further back. And just open up a bit more space for myself. So let's say I built this a little bit more like this. Put this back in now, but here, let's undo the curve slightly. So it's going to be this. Yep, that's nice. That can now go there. That can now go there. And because of that, what we can now do is get this functioning. So that's all now snipped back. We're going to bring this one over like this. I guess there. This one can then come in just like that. Yep. You then come across like that. Bring this one out over to here. This one then comes across, yep, like that. Good. Now we bring that one back, and that one back, and that one back. Reason being is that's going to be the line that connects to that one, but it needs to come out at a slightly different angle. Actually, oh, I've done it again. Put you back in. Remove this one. straight across like that. Okay. Bring this one across like that. Right. Concentrate mark. This one. Like that. This one is actually going to come straight out and connect up like this. If I can make that one a double slip, perfect. This is then going to join to those two. I think it's going to be like that, and it's going to be like this. And to be honest, if it'll let me, not quite. Actually, why don't I just do that? 1 second. Put you there. And then from... that one as close as possible. And then this one can just bring in like this. Right, the other thing I want to do, which is going to involve removing about both of these again. Ay, ay, ay. I want to do this. You're going to run straight across into that one. Which, that's not a double slip, which is annoying. But I think I can't quite do it there. I'm certainly not going to be able to do it on this side. I guess we do that, but that's not really what I wanted. It's annoying I couldn't make that a double slip, actually. I just wanted it to be that we haven't got a pinch point here. So I want there to be able to be trains arriving and leaving at the same time. Which I think is doable. Still. You go straight across. Obviously that's not a double slip, as we've established. Nope. This one comes in like this. And I think it is doable to do, yeah, something like that. Okay. I'm okay with that. The other problem that I've just realised, which is actually fixable, is the ore trains. I'm actually very glad I saw that when I did, because that would have been almighty swearing as well. Yep, I have fixed the ore train problem too. The ore trains are going to come in at the angle that you've just seen there. These two tracks are the ore trains. So neither of those are double slips, which is a bit of a pain. These are routable, which is fine. So from here, it's going to curve sharply around that way and cut sharply around the other way. I feel like I've missed something. Yes, I have. But actually, that's not too difficult to solve. We just do that. And then we put this line back in as it was. Like that. I believe all three platforms are now accessible from these two lines here. And then all three platforms are accessible from these lines here, I believe. Although saying that, if that's not a double slip, these two aren't. But actually, even that is fixable with this design. Because I can just do something like this. And have that as a double slip. And boom, solved. And actually, if I really want to be smart, I can move this all the way over to here. And have that work. This track here. Yep, you go across one and then across two. This one, you can go straight across here and then across two. Or you can slip across there. And then to get into this one, you use that double slip. Okay, that's, I think, all connected. So now, the fun begins, because we've got to connect these up. That's not going to let me do the parallel, is it? No, it's not. Let's do it like here. There we go. Like so. And then get the old bulldozers out for a minute. I think I can do that to that. There we go. And then the final bit of all of this. Remove that track, remove that track. From here. This is a very temporary piece of track here. This is just to get these trains back out. What the hell has happened there? Oh, it's parallel. Idiot. You built parallel tracks. That is not what you wanted to do. Turn that off. Okay. We've got tracks and trains with no paths. That's fine. We'll fix that in a second. So yeah, both of these tracks are accessible from these. All three of these can get to those. Ah, the other thing. Yep. Just spotted it. Thank you in the comments in advance. We got to put these crossovers back in. Of course we have. Otherwise, how do the trains get back out on the main line? Donut. That's me, not you. And then one more. I'm going to speed up these crossovers, each one. There we go. And what that means technically is this signal can now move right the way up to over here. Which is exciting. That's a double slip. This is all accessible. Okay. Is that all connected? Seems to be. We do still need to signal or re-signal this. So I'm going to do that very quickly. The way I'm going to do it is remove that. Signals. We need the 1. Auto signal on. Place. Please work. Yep. And there isn't one there, but there will be eventually. Turn auto signal off. Pop you there. Now I think 400 meters from that one, I think it is actually like around here. So I'm just going to pop it in. This is going to be the first one heading back down the hill. Excuse me. Again, for someone who's got a bad throat, I don't know when to stop talking, do I? I can hear you all agreeing in the comments as well, don't worry. Right. Final thing. Ah, you have a different name. That would explain a lot as well. So number 7. Are you different too? I think you're different too. Yeah, so the up head shunt is gone. This is gone. Well, I don't know what train you are. Halt whistle to Stowmarket. Ah, so you're picking up steel. I've also got to make sure that you are on the right track. You are not. You need to be on number 3. 2 is the backup. Oh my god, this is going to take forever to do. Right, you're picking up steel. And nothing else. And then after that, you're coming back to over here. Number 1 is fine. 2 is the backup. And you are doing that. I need to give these the new names. So you are Stowmarket head shunt up. I see what's happened. Oh, you're... I'm just going to leave that name, actually. So you are Stowmarket head shunt down. I think the names are... Oops, not Don. I think the names are supposed to be the other way around, but I'm doing this just to distinguish between the old ones and the new ones. Okie dokie. Iron ore. This one's nice and easy. Remove that. Again, any of these platforms, and you are unloading. Now, why can you not get into... Which one can you not get into? Number 1. Which one's number 1? That one. Oh. I see. Again, I thought I had everything covered, but I did not. There we go. I think that was because a double slip maybe was meant to kick in and take over there, but never mind. So that's now sorted. Next on the agenda, MIF. So you start at Stowmarket. So I need to do this and this. Again, I can't remember what you were carrying. So you're on the flatbed, aren't you? So you're just steel. Like that. Remove that one now. This one, you need to go into this head shunt. And then track 1. Do that. And then on the way back, you're in the right head shunt there. Oh, you need to go, so yeah, over here now, in this head shunt, you need to go into track, I think it's 1. Yeah. And then this one, you need to go into track 2. And then here, you need to go into this head shunt, which is track 3. Do that. Okay. How many more lines are messed up? These ones. Okay. Toaster coal mine, head shunt down. So now you then need to go into head shunt up, which is that one. Track 3. Then into here. Any of the platforms where you drop off the coal. You pick up the grain. And then back over here, where it's track 1. I need to check all the timetabling in a second as well. Remove that one. Remove that one. Remove that one. And then finally, this one. So you are the van line. So you start at Scarborough. You come to this head shunt here. Again, track 3 with 2. Do that. And then you go into Stowmarket. I think here you're just dropping off, correct? So we'll get rid of all those. And then back into this. Number 1. And then into this head shunt, which I think it is already doing. Yeah. I got to check your track. Track 1, I think, is the right one. It's so hard to read them. Yeah. And then on the way back, again, I think you're just dropping off here. So we can go here, track 2, then into the head shunt, here, where it's track 3, and then into here, where it's any available platform, and you're just dropping off. And then back in here where it's track 1. We appear to go into the head shunt twice here, so I'm just going to remove that one. And then remove that one, that one, that one. Remove these. Okay, I think we are fine. I've got to get over this one again. This is going to cost me so much money. We might actually be in a financial blip again after this, in all honesty. You are Stowmarket goods yard. So this one that had everything is now empty. I think the trains will sort themselves out when I unpause, I hope. Yep. There's a train moving somewhere. There it is. These ones are climbing up the hill. This one, where are you trying to go? Stowmarket head shunt, which is where that one is. You're now moving out the way. You're also moving. I was going to say, surely we're not going at the same time here. Alrighty. One more thing I need to check. And then we can call this an episode. I need to check all of these now. To make sure that Stowmarket goods yard is still the one. Yep. Halt whistle to Stowmarket. You don't actually... Excuse me. You don't actually have unbunching here. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. Scarborough to Toaster. Stowmarket has a 5-minute one. Toaster to Stowmarket. Stowmarket goods. Yep. Okay. And then the other thing... So yeah, this is immediately getting loaded up again, so that's fine. The other thing I need to check, if I just pin that for a second. Stowmarket goods yard. 7.5 minutes. And then this one. Stowmarket goods yard. 7.5 minutes. So that was F. So now H. Stowmarket goods yard. 7.5 minutes. And then this one. Stowmarket goods yard. Technically I needed to do this for both. Actually this one I'm just going to do it for 5. In both. Actually this one I don't need to do it at all. What am I doing? Yeah, that's the van one, isn't it? Yeah. So it's just the hopper one and the flat one that needs to do it, because this is the first stop on the line. Okay. Right. And with that, I think I've A, bankrupted the company again, but B, fixed everything that was going wrong. If I can remove this now. There we go. Lovely. So this should start to sort itself out now over time. The main thing is this train is absolutely loaded. Heading down towards Toaster. Does that mean this is now being supplied? Yes. Good. So that's now working too. Guys, I didn't even get to finish what I was doing here. What I was going to do next was get a line. Can I do it quickly? Maybe. I wanted to get a line. Actually, no, I can't really. So I was going to have a wood line down here. Another line that picks up here, comes up to here, turns it into planks, brings it back. But then logs will also be loaded onto the train. So I wanted a line from here up to here and back again. But as you can see, we have actually run out of time. So what I'm going to do, so that I don't forget, is I'm going to type notes in here. Is that working? Yeah. Wood at Nailsworth. Oh, hang on. Wood to Nailsworth. Wood from Nailsworth. Planks to Nailsworth. Wood from Rugeley. Paper to Rugeley. Does the enter key work on here? No, it doesn't. That's fine. That should remind me, I hope, next time I load up the game. And that is the first part of getting all of these trucks off the roads. And with that, folks, I think I'm going to wrap things up here. I'm already looking at the next ones. Like here, we've got plastic and stuff. And you can see how congested these roads are. The rail network's going to have to be extended before we look at some of those, though. Oh, man. Yeah, that was something. That was something. That's one of those ones now where I'm just going to sit here for a minute and just be like, what the hell just happened? I have no idea. You're on the wrong line. Oh, where are the other trains that were coming through? The flat ones. Toasted a halt whistle. Yeah, you never made it. You're still up here. That's what started this, wasn't it? I was messing around looking to see what the hell was going on. Oh, man. We're almost at the point, though, where this is going to start working again. It's just this train here. Oh, that's squeaky. This train here needs to get into the head shunt, which I think... Yeah, it's starting to move now. Okay. This is going to work a lot better now with this second track. I'm quite happy with that. Should I do something with that track there? I guess I could. Just this little bit. To be honest, this one, and this one could all be upgraded as well. Not that it matters too much, of course. Right, this train here, unless I've messed this up, should be heading out now. Yes, good. Onto the main line. Okie dokie. This one is heading into the head shunt, which is fine. This one will then be able to head into the platform, which is awesome. How's this looking? Yeah, we're getting stuff coming in again. I think I just saw it get loaded onto a train, maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to wrap this up here, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your patience as well, because I understand not the easiest watch sometimes if I'm messing up and stuff. So I admit that. But thank you for your patience. Hopefully you're enjoying the series still and the video. And if you did, be sure to hit that like button. I'm just checking to see. Whilst I'm talking, yeah, it just went into that platform, I guess, because it's closest. But yeah, be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you're enjoying the series so far, drop some comments down below with ideas for future episodes. It would be very much appreciated. Besides that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you for your continued support. It means a lot to me. I'm very grateful for the support and encouragement and all that good stuff from you guys. So thank you very much for that. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And until next time, I'm off to have a cold shower. And I will see you soon.